This week in MMA, one fighter accidentally announces another's funeral. Jon Jones flexes his bank account harder than his jab. And Ilia Topuria stands next to a bantamweight and makes half the internet question reality. This is MMA Fire, and we're about to break down the chaos like Erupt breaks O'Malley. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next time Twitter tries to retire someone or resurrect them. Let's go. Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier, the beef that will never die. Jon Jones logs in, takes a deep breath, and tweets, "I beat Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen, and I make the annual salaries in a week. Classy Daniel Cormier?" He dusts off the mic and drops a YouTube response so dry it could sand wood. "I don't fight anymore, bro. I talk. And if I was still champ, I'd fight Tom Aspinall tomorrow. No excuses." Also, he casually lets it slip that he knows exactly what Jones made for Ultimate Fighter Russia. And spoiler alert, it ain't as baller as Jon wants us to think. Their rivalry is now a full-blown media career. Next stop, podcast cage match. Ben Askren isn't dead, but Twitter sure tried. Let's talk about one of the weirdest moments of the week. Ben Askren is in the hospital with pneumonia. Serious stuff. Wife posts an update. DC shares a video saying, "Ben is back home in Wisconsin. Enter Kyle Boralo, who apparently saw a black and white photo and thought Macy Barber was posting a eulogy." He tweets, "RIP Ben Askren. Prayers to the family, the MMA world." Wait, what? Next day, Cormier clarifies, "He's not dead, folks, just not home yet." Amy Askren jumps on TMZ. "Yeah, he's alive. Maybe stop tweeting death announcements." Kyle apologized. Internet forgave. But he's meme fuel now forever. A fan proposed in front of Dustin Poirier, and he lived to tell the tale. In the middle of chaos, love prevails. During a meet and greet, one brave fan dropped to a knee and proposed to his girlfriend. Right, in front of Dustin Poirier. Poirier looked like a third wheel at a wedding he never RSVP'd for. But he went with it. Respect. The guy got the yes. Poirier gave a fist bump. And the internet got another clip for MMA proposal TikTok. Aljamain Sterling roasts Sean O'Malley respectfully. Sugar Sean walked into UFC 316 ready to prove something. Turns out the only thing he proved is that Merab's cardio isn't human. Aljamain Sterling didn't hold back on the Ariel Helwani show. "I didn't see any improvement. Honestly, he looked slower." Said he mimicked Sean in camp for Merab, and it felt like watching a rerun. Even Javier Mendez agreed. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Sterling now wants Ortega or Arnold Allen next, but won't touch Joanderson Brito yet. Smart move. Self-preservation is key. Alex Pereira shuts down retirement rumors. Magomed Ankalaev tried to speak it into existence, claiming Alex Pereira is retired Pereira? Calmly posts a video from Fight Camp and says, "I always answer the UFC's calls." Also, shout out to Total Wireless. "We love a fighter who can cut promos and secure the bag. Fight's not booked yet, but if the UFC calendar opens up, expect that showdown before summer ends." Rose Namajunas fires back at flyweight critics. Rose has had a rough go at 125, sitting 2-2 coming off a loss. Critics say she's not the same. Rose? She says she's better. More mature, stronger, happier. Honestly, if self-belief paid the bills, Rose would be champ again already. She's favored in her next fight against Miranda Maverick. Now she just needs to show that same confidence when the cage door closes. Umar Nurmagomedov update. He's coming back soon. After his UFC 3-11 loss and a busted hand, Umar's been sidelined for months. Javier Mendez says he's grappling again. Almost healed and could return within 3 to 4 months. Ranked number 2, just behind O'Malley. A lot of potential matchups. Yadong, Figgy, maybe even Petr Yan if the stars align. And you know what that means. Silent killer mode activated. Kamaru Usman doesn't want the Bilal Muhammad fight unless he's getting paid. So Henry Cejudo stirs the pot about a possible Kamaru vs Bilal fight. Usman's response? Basically, nah, unless I'm getting paid on the side. What does he have to offer me? A title? Extra cash? No. Then I'm good. Meanwhile, Buckley claims Usman looked scared. Gilbert Burns thinks Usman can win if he remembers how to wrestle. High stakes, low interest, classic UFC matchmaking. Ilia Topuria, the lightweight who looks like a bantamweight's little brother. Let's end on the photo that shook the internet, Ilia. Topuria stands next to Raul Rosas Jr., and Raul looks bigger. Twitter went wild. How is the 135 of the big one? Ilia's built like a featherweight Funko Pop. Charles Oliveira is gonna look like he's fighting a fan. The optics were brutal. But Topuria's skill set, still top tier. Size doesn't always win. Just ask Frankie Edgar. Still, next time, maybe don't take photos with walking puberty glitches like Raul Rosas Jr. So to recap, Jon Jones is rich and still petty. Ben Askren is alive, but trending for all the wrong reasons. And Ilia Topuria might need to bring platform. Shoes to lightweight press conferences. Hit that like button, subscribe to MMA Fire, and let me know in the comments. Who's your next bantamweight GOAT? Did Kyle really mess up that bad? And who's brave enough to marry someone? At a UFC meet and greet, we'll see you in the next one. Stay dangerous.